Hey everybody, it's Tuesday. We're down in the Weather Center with Rhonda, and Rhonda, it was socked in this morning so bad I gave up. I drove in.
That was probably a pretty good idea because who would have seen you anyway? I mean, you
Nobody.
could barely see, like 1 or 2 car lengths ahead of you this morning with visibility down so low in the valley. And it's taking a while for the fog to clear out. It probably won't be until 11-ish before we start to see some clearing and then pretty quiet weather. But what I really want to talk about is a couple things, couple heads up on the weather for you tomorrow and then this weekend. You've heard forecasters already making some predictions about what will happen tomorrow. Well, I've been verifying in a little bit of my chicken scratch here what kind of weather we're looking at tomorrow as far as rain. We know it's going to rain. We know it's going to rain hard. We know it's going to rain a long time since the storm system is coming in on a very powerful jet stream. It has a lot of water in it, and it looks like it's just going to be wet all day. The question is how much rain. One computer model this morning when I got to work said about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Another one I just looked at a couple of minutes ago here shows still consistent with the other one, right around 1 inch. So it gives you an idea that we will have some standing water. We will have more leaves coming down with the heavy wind we expect with this as well. We're looking at gusts of around 20 to 25 mile per hour winds with this rain for us here in the valley, and there's a high wind watch right now for the coast because those wind gusts are likely in the mid-morning to reach anywhere from 60 to 70 mile per hour gusts according to the National Weather Service. So there's a couple things to watch there. Very wet on the coast, probably double the rain we get here. Very wet in the Coast Range, wet all the way up through the area ski resorts. Sorry skiers, it's going to rain on what you just received.
Boo.
But then the snow level drops by the end of the week. So
Yay.
let's talk about that because there are a couple of things going around about that little situation.
Oh no.
This is my fun time of year.
Don't say the magic word.
I have a lot of things I get to forecast this time of year. So you know all about Wednesday. Thursday looks like a garden variety day, just showers and 3,000 foot snow level. Now there's this area of low pressure. It looks like it's going to dive in, bringing with it some pretty cold air for this time of year into Portland, Vancouver. Low enough that cold air will drop the snow level down to around 1,000 feet. There is some question as to whether or not that snow level might go lower on Friday night. And one of the reasons why is because Friday night's low temperatures will be in the low 30s. And if we are in the low 30s and still receiving showers, that snow level, just because it's cold enough, could go lower, like into the West Hills. There are a lot of questions with this. A, will there be enough moisture around for us to even be looking at that? B, is it going to be cold enough to see anything more than a couple of snow flurries flying in rain in the West Hills? And right now, I'm leaning toward B. I think we'll still stay at 1,000 feet through Friday and Saturday for the most part. That could mean areas like Sandy that are on the 900 foot level. You could see some snow, but not the accumulating snow that really stops you from going anywhere. Accumulation is possible above 1,000 feet for anybody in the foothills. So to make a long story short, it still bears watching. If you have to do any traveling at all over the Cascades or the Coast Range, you're probably going to see snow this weekend, and you want to keep it tuned here because we will keep honing this forecast about every 6 hours or so with the computer models coming out and letting you know what we see.
Yeah, it is only Tuesday after all.
But this is what we do. People think we just kind of throw it up in the air and just go, what's it going to do today? We start on Monday before a Friday storm looking at what the possibilities are until we have it right. So that's why you want to keep it here,
That's
because
right.
we'll keep you posted.
Boots and umbrellas tomorrow, and
Definitely.
we'll keep watch for the weekend. Everybody stay
Yeah.
tuned. All right, thanks, Rhonda.